So she picks me up with him. I don't know who he think he be, pero like, ay.
It's my baby.
Guys, I'm so full of emotion right now. I woke up and my stomach was todo chueco. It was backwards inside and out. I think it was that torta I ate last night. This is my bed, and that's the mirror, and that's my chair, and that's it, literally, where I'm staying for today. Bachelor pad. I still cannot believe that I actually did this. Like, gosh, it's crazy, and I don't know, it's just crazy. I never in a million years, well, that I would just spontaneously decide to book a flight and leave, and I booked a flight and left. One of the things that I can remember as a kid telling my mom is, I don't know how I'm gonna make it to Hollywood. I don't know when, but I know that I will make it. And she always said, mijo, you can do it. I know, you can do it. Si hay alguien que lo pueda hacer, eres tú. And the day came. I couldn't live my life wondering whether or not California was an option for me. You know, working the beauty industry here in Illinois has been amazing. Has truly been amazing, but I have reached my fullest potential here. I don't believe that there is anything else here for me. And it's time for me to take that leap. I was in California August 14th through the 21st. I was blessed to have met some amazing people out there that I will never forget. And I'm excited to even be able to call them my friends. You know, social media plays a huge part in what I do. I never would have thought that following random stylists would bring me to this day, would bring me to me finally meeting them. And so I'm still like, I can't even speak about it. Like, I'm in disbelief, guys. California wasn't what I thought it would be. I do believe Chicago is a lot faster. I do believe that we have more of that go, like, oh, like this sense of urgency in California doesn't have that. It's so relaxing. Yes, even though there was so much traffic and there was people going in and out of places, and just, it was so much more mellow. And that's something that I could appreciate, because it's something that unfortunately has not been a part of my life, which has been being mellow and taking time for myself and really just getting a chance to relax. You know, I visited 4 salons, each very different, yet I was able to take something away from them. And it was mesmerizing being there and being able to experience a completely different world. Just made me, like, I don't know, it just made me, I don't know, appreciate it in a different way. My whole life I've been searching for my purpose. And it's something that I can say that this trip helped me find. To me, this wasn't a vacation. To me, this was really throwing myself out there and trying to believe and think this could be my life. There's still a part of me at the end of the day that wonders, are you good enough to make it in this industry? And when I was there, I was able to speak to people that have been in my situation, that left their hometowns to follow their dreams in California. And to be able to speak to them is something that I am forever grateful. So the first salon I actually went to go see was, now I consider you my friend. So my friend Aldo, who is partner owner of a salon. I met him through Instagram. He came to Chicago once and we met up. It was great. A few weeks later, I'm in California and he let me work with him for a full day. It was very hectic, but it definitely was a good experience. And although from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for that. You are an awesome guy. And I'm glad that, you know, I was able to connect with you in a friendship level, but also be able to learn from you as a business owner and what are some of the things that you have done. Actually, yeah, no, that was my first salon I went to. No, my second. Yeah. The first salon I went to was the Lifetime Athletic and Life Spa, and I work at the one here at home. It was beautiful, it was breathtaking, such a chill Orange County vibe. And I liked it, I really did. Leanne, the manager, amazing. The team is so sweet and kind. The third salon that I visited was the #1 salon that I wanted to see. It was the Larissa Love Salon. And I've been following Larissa for quite some time now on Instagram, and I was always intrigued by her work. You know, it's not your cookie cutter type of works. It's very free and it's very like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's very like soft, yeah, like a little grunge, like not too polished, but still beautiful and well blended, not stripy. It's color melted, it's vivid, it's trendy, and it's beautiful. And I was able to set an appointment. Garrett, one of the stylists there, hooked me up with this amazing color, and I really like it because you guys know me. In beauty school I had red hair, and when I gave him creative freedom to do whatever he wanted, but I also told him, hey, I'm a stylist, like this is what I have underneath all this. And he said, yo, let's do like a rose gold red. And I'm like, all right, whatever you want, go for it. So being able to just interact with him and interact with the entire team was such an awesome, humbling, just like, am I really here? Am I really here? Like someone that I have admired for a long time, and I am here in her salon with her employees. And it really didn't, like, I guess I wasn't fully processing it. But like I was, but then I wasn't. But I felt like I was in a different world, because I genuinely could not believe that I was there. And then, we start talking a little bit more and more, and we start to get a little bit more personal. And that brought me to my point after checking out. I was able to speak to the manager there, and I was like in disbelief. I guess you can somewhat call it a like interview. I don't know what you would call it. Maybe an interview. But she just started asking me questions, and I carried my backpack with me everywhere I went while I was out there, because it was full of resumes. And just seeing someone open my presentation that I had and say, this is like amazing, and having someone say that I have a amazing personality, that I have this energy, that you know, just lightens up a room. Like, I know I've always been that type of person, but to have someone have a business that you would hope to one day work for say that, it just like, it took me back a little bit. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, did this just happen? And you know, whether or not something happens from that moment that I spoke to the manager, I am beyond grateful for just being, for them giving me the time, for them making me a potential candidate to even think about me. You know, that to me was, I was like, wow. And then the moment came when I walked out. You know, I was like satisfied with my color. I'm just like, dude, this is not just happening. Like, this didn't happen. I start walking away from the salon and I stop. I generally stop for like 3 seconds and then I turn around and I snap a picture, and then I'm just there looking at the salon, and I got so full of emotion. And then I'm like, you accomplished what you came here to do. You stepped foot into the #1 salon you wanted to see. Not only were you able to experience a service in a chair, but you were able to speak to someone about a potential position at the salon. Like, and then I walked to my car and I couldn't contain myself. And I called my mom. And I'm like, Mom, I'm seriously crying right now. And for her to like be like in shock, like, are you okay? Like, I'm like, I'm fine. Like, but what I wanted to happen in this trip happened. And that was that moment that I looked back at the salon was the moment that it just triggered. It 100% triggered in me. You can do anything you want. And then I'm like, all right, this is it, keep it moving. And I still couldn't contain myself. Like, I literally sat in my car for like 30 minutes because I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is not happening. Like, this is not happening. Like, it's happening, you know? And then came Mr. Giancarlos, who also I have been following on Instagram for years. I would probably say like 3, maybe going on 4. And what captivated me from his work is that we have a lot of similar clientele. Like, a lot of his people are Latinas, long hair, balayage, layer haircuts, vivids. Like, that's what I do. So I felt like there was an instant connection. But reaching out to him and then finally getting a chance to meet him, I was like, I felt like I had already known him, but then it was kind of like, oh, you're actually there, like, hey, you know. And the sweetest person in the world, Giancarlos, thank you so much. And I'm probably not gonna stop thanking you for a very long time, but thank you. Like, having conversations, you know, like what he does was mind-boggling. Like, I swear, I only thought he worked behind the chair, but to really see how much he is connecting with other people and how he does events and goes here and flies there, and that to me, I was like, I guess because I'm so new to this industry, I just saw myself working behind a chair right now. But just seeing that there is so much more opportunity that I ever thought imaginable was was great. Being able to see him work and finally see the exact technique and how he cuts hair, it was honestly amazing and just beautiful to see him in action doing his thing. I was like, yes, you know, like, and then just really being able to have deep conversations of my career, and that to me was what truly, like, it got me emotional, because I felt like I was at one of those conventions where they have a guest speaker and they're like yes you can, and you're just there like trying to take it all in. I genuinely felt that when we were talking, and it was that moment that I said, I have officially found the answer to what I was hoping to find here in California. So my whole vacation was a full on just like, it was an emotional wreck, dude. It really was. And then like at one point he's like, bro, are you crying? I'm like, I am, because it's you guys who know me, who have seen me, know how much passion I have in what I do, how hard I work, because to me, hair is more than just hair. It's a way of life. The fact that I can use that as a tool to really touch people's lives, it's the greatest feeling in the world. I just truly finally being able to see a new friend. Like, to me that speaks volume, man. It's crazy. Well, not just John, but like Aldo too. This is the thing, we live in a social media world, and when you have people that not only reply to you when you ask them a color question or something, for them to go out of their way and for them to allow you to step into their home, to step into their workplace, that to me is something like above and beyond, because not everyone does that. They didn't have to do that. So thank you guys, honestly, both of you guys. Like, I am excited to have 2 new friends in California, and knowing that if I'm ever back, I can say, hey, let's go grab something to eat, you know. But then finishing my journey with one of my friends / client from the salon, Razani, it was just that finishing of like, this is what happened this week. This is where I see myself going, and this is the next step I'm willing to take to achieve and get to the next chapter in life. I was so scared that I was not going to be able to see you, because we were like working, well, you were working and I was doing my thing, but finishing that being my last day, well, the day before the last day, you know, to me that was awesome. So thank you, I love you. Thank you. I am so excited to see you out there soon. But even when I left her apartment, I left with an I don't know if California is for me. Those words came out of my mouth. I don't know if California is for me. And the entire way back home, all I could think about was, is California for me? I'm putting pros and cons together to see. And the fact is that there is just as much pros as there is cons. There's things that I like about California, there's things that I hate. There's things that I love about Illinois, and there's things that I hate. But I cannot sit here wondering if I can make it to where I need to be. I cannot sit here wondering for the rest of my life, is California for me? I can't sit here 5, 10 years from now and say, I went to California for a week, but never did anything about it when I came home. I've just been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking over and over since I got home. What are you going to do? You need an answer. And I've made my decision. It's a very, 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 very hard decision for me to make. Like I said, this has been a journey that I started almost 4 years ago. I never thought I would be a hairstylist. I went to culinary school right after high school. And then my stylist at the time inspired me to go to beauty school. And I did. So I thank you for that, Jackie. I genuinely do. But I think it's time. So that being said, I've asked God for guidance. I know that my religion is not something that I speak of a lot because it's something very personal to me. But I've been asking for guidance. What do I do from here? What should I do? God willing, 2017 will be my last year in Illinois. Because it's time for me to go. It's time for me to spread my wings, and it's time for me to start a new chapter in life. My goal, if everything goes according to plan, will be to be in California by January 2018. I'm terrified. I'm nervous. I'm ancient. Ancient. I'm excited. I'm like genuinely sweating. But the time has come. It's time for me to become the artist I was always meant to be. And California is a place where I will reach my full potential. I would not be here if it wasn't for all of you guys. Whether you have just been following me on Instagram, on Snapchat, whether you are my friend on Facebook, you follow me on YouTube, thank you. Because you guys have put me here. But I really need to give a huge thank you to every person that has sat in my chair. Every person that still keeps coming to me. Every person has made me grow better. Has made me grow into a better person. I don't know the exact date, but I do know that California will be my new home. I'm scared. I really am. But it's something that I have to do. You guys have built me into the amazing artist I am today. You guys have been a part of it. Many of you guys from day one. Many of you guys have joined me a few months ago, years. Some of you guys may have sat on my chair today for the very first time. But each and every one of you guys has been a part of me becoming Prodigy Portillo. It's happening, guys. It's happening. The time has come. I know it's something that my parents don't fully understand. I know it's something that may hurt my family. I know that even though my mama be living in a different state, I know that she doesn't want me to leave. But if there's one thing my mom told me is, mijo, we came to America in the hopes that if God one day granted us a family, we could live with better opportunities. My goal was always for you to take every opportunity that comes your way. And I feel that I am living my parents' dream. Whether they may agree with me or not on the choices that I make in life. But I'm granting their wish. And granting mine along the way. California will no longer be a dream. But it's a plan of action. And it will be executed. It will.